Yo, so picture this. I'm 21, chilling at my parents' insane house. Like, seriously, this place is next level. We're talking prime real estate, right on a pond. And across that pond, a little town park. Our neighbors, they're practically in a different zip code, that's how spread out it is. This was back in college, so I was often home alone. My folks are loaded, got multiple spots, so it was just me in the mansion most nights. It was a random summer night. School was out, so who even knows if it was a weekend or weekday, but I was definitely in the back sunroom. My sanctuary. Best breeze, all the windows open, just vibing on the couch, watching some show. Suddenly, I hear it. Splashing. In the pond. Now, usually I'd just shrug it off. Probably some geese or ducks going at it. They get feisty. But this was different. It kept going. So I hit mute on the TV, leaned in, practically pressed my ear to the window. And that's when the chill hit me. This wasn't no duck. This was heavy. Like, human heavy. My heart started doing a drum solo. I slowly opened the sunroom door, stepped onto the deck, and peered into the pitch-black backyard. And then I heard it. A low hum. A man's hum. With the splashing. Oh my God. Someone was definitely in our pond. Trespassing. Each house owns a piece of that water, and this was our piece. I darted back inside, flicked on the deck lights. Just a sliver of the pond lit up, but it was enough. The splashing stopped. The humming stopped. They saw me. My mind raced. Was it a neighbor? Weird, 'cause nobody ever swam in that pond. But honestly, neighbor or not, I was not about to confront some random dude in the dark. Nope, not happening. I killed the lights, locked the door, and practically sprinted to text my brother. He was away at college, probably living his best life, oblivious to the horror unfolding at home. No immediate reply. Classic. I tried to play it cool, tried to get back into my show, but my brain was on overdrive. Every shadow, every creak sent shivers down my spine. I kept glancing out the window, but it was just a black void. The TV light, though? It was a beacon. A giant, flashing, "Here I am" sign. Then, a sound. On the deck. My blood ran cold. I fumbled for the remote, desperate to plunge the room into darkness. Click. Silence. And in that deafening quiet, as my eyes adjusted, I heard it. Heavy, ragged breathing. Right outside. One of the windows. My breath hitched. I dropped to the couch, flat, trying to disappear into the cushions. A moment of agonizing silence. Then, a deep, guttural voice, right outside the window, whispered, "I see you." My stomach plummeted. My mind went blank. Speak? Hide? My mouth moved before I could think. "Paul? Is that you, Paul?" Paul was a neighbor. A desperate, pathetic hope that this was some twisted prank. But there was no answer. Just footsteps. Barefoot. Walking away. Fading into the night. I stayed frozen, glued to the couch, for what felt like an eternity. Finally, the adrenaline kicked in. Locks. I sprang up, checked the front door, the side door. All locked. After what felt like an hour and a frantic group chat with my entire family, my dad finally called. "Turn on the backyard lights," he said. "Check if anyone's out there." Basically, be the man of the house. So, armed with a massive kitchen knife, I peered out the window. Clear. Cautiously, I stepped onto the deck. And there they were. Wet footprints. Barefoot. Half-dried but unmistakable. I followed them, around the side of the deck. and that's when I saw it. Pure nightmare fuel. Just the top of a head. Eyes. Forehead. Peering over the edge of the deck from the ground below. Like he'd heard me coming. Like he was waiting. Our eyes locked. He turned away. That was it. I was calling 911 before I even told my parents. I locked myself back inside, waiting. When the cops finally arrived, a wave of relief washed over me. They asked the usual questions. Enemies? Problem neighbors? They did a quick sweep, then left. That night, every window was shut, AC blasting. The next morning, sunlight never looked so good. That dude? Never saw him again. Still don't know who it was, but I'll never forget that voice. I see you. Okay, so next up. My dog, my best bud. 3 walks a day, rain or shine. Morning, afternoon, and then the late night mission. Same route, every single time. Out the driveway, into the cul-de-sac parking lot of our condo complex. This detail? It's gonna matter, trust me. My night walks are always late. Don't ask me why, it's just a thing we do. Never been an issue. Until one night. We're on our usual patrol, flashlight cutting through the pitch black. Seriously, 0 lights in that parking lot. I've got one AirPod in, music blasting, because, gotta be aware. Smart, right? Wrong. As we're heading into the lot, I hear something. A voice. Up ahead. But I'm in my own world, head bopping, totally zoned out. Then it clicks. My brain catches up. I stop, yank out the AirPod, stand still, listening. Was I tripping? And then it happened again. A voice, ahead of me. But no one was there. My dumb self, thinking it's just my imagination, keeps walking. Carefully. But the vibe? Off. Way off. I stop again, just a few feet later, right by the parked cars. Flashlight beam sweeping, searching. And then, the most messed up thing ever. A muffled voice. Sounded like a kid. Help. My heart literally dropped to my stomach. My legs froze. I frantically swung my flashlight around. It had to be coming from the cars. But there was no kid. No one. Just me and my dog, who was sniffing a bush like nothing was happening. Seriously, dude? Then again. Help. 3 more times. From my left, where the cars were. Panic set in. I wasn't imagining this. My dog's ears perked up, looking exactly where I was. That's when it hit me. This was beyond creepy. The kid's voice? It wasn't quite a kid. It was like a messed up blend of an adult and a child. And every single time, that help was muffled. And it was the most generic, flat statement you could imagine. No emotion, no urgency, just help. Like a broken record. My dog and I booked it home. I tried to explain it to my mom, but even she was stumped. I suggested calling the cops, just in case, but she brushed it off. So many questions still haunt me. Was someone in a car I couldn't see? Or was something darker, something waiting, trying to lure me closer? I try not to think about it, but that voice, it still messes with me to this day. And yeah, that picture, that's exactly where I stopped, pulled out my AirPod, and it, forever etched in my brain.